2TC is an achievement in Bloons Tower Defense 6 where you need to complete a CHIMPS game using just 2 towers. Today we're going to be doing this with the Lord of the Abyss and Brickell as well. Both of them having a bit of a dread theme going on today. So placing down our Sailors Beware Monkey here, let us get cracking with this adventure and hopefully we'll come out the other side without pulling our hair out. We do need to get the first 2 upgrades before we can get Admiral Brickell onto the field, because we wouldn't be able to get through these scenarios without the Trident swiftness, being able to throw faster, and they travel further as well. I have a lot less experience with the new update in comparison to other people because I live in Europe, not in the Asias or the Americas, where when you wake up you get to experience the new update yourself, unless you like staying up at 3 or 4 a.m. in the morning, which I prefer to have a more natural sleeping cycle than other people who stay up all night and when the sun is up they go to sleep and stuff like that. Not saying everyone is, but I just prefer to have sleep, let's just say. Now we've got the money for our pirate Brickell onto the field here. When it comes to the other skins, just the most appropriate skin to pair with the top half Mermonkey here. Both of them having like a dread feeling to them. Round 15, pink balloons, not an issue here. Let's go with Echo Sense Position and Network. That is honestly a really small increase, but obviously it's designed to pair with a few other Mermonkeys with Echo Sense Network, so in a 2TC scenario it's an almost worthless upgrade, but it's better to get it than not get it. I'm just going to say no to extra range. What's great about this combo is that both towers complement each other, so Brickell buffs Lord of the Abyss and Lord of the Abyss ensures that Brickell can have more peers as well. But I'm not too sure if like the final harmonic and Brickell would be possible because of the fact that, well, you do have a little bit of a thing going on where the final harmonic does buff your hero. I'm not too sure like how it buffs your hero. It's like improved range and cooldown, so it's best to have a hero with a few abilities rather than just like one ability. So I was thinking of like Adore could be a good pick, but then it's like there's a lot of Pierce which you really need early on and which they both don't have in the early to mid game, let's just say. We've got ourselves the Abyssal Dweller here, already looking very creepy with that sadistic smile going on there. Brickell is only possible at popping the lead balloons with the little mines laying down here, or in this case, flammable drums. I don't see this combo being an issue until the late 90s. Like, round 95 in particular is definitely going to be the first challenge. Then I definitely think round 97 might also be a challenge because of the deployment of the Mega Mines themselves. Round 98, definitely a big challenge because you've also got to consider the fact that not only are you going to try and complete that round, but when you're using ability reliant strategies in order to get through that round, you also got to think about the next round as well. In round 99, if you don't have your naval tactics or your oh gosh, what is it? The Mega Mine up and running, then you can be a bit of trouble. Abyssal Warrior, the Mermonkey here is definitely going towards the dark side of the Mermonkeyness. Darth Vader would be very proud. Dear Mermonkey, you were destined to be one of the other 2 cross paths. Well, I have altered the deal. Join the dark side. Round 39 going on here. What do we have going on here? Well, at the moment, not a huge amount. The fully unleashed wrath of the abyssal creature brings the power of the depths to the surface, annihilating most balloons and greatly enhancing the pierce of nearby monkeys. So that's any monkey, not just Brickell. But I honestly think it should have a bonus synergy with other aquatic / naval towers rather than just being like, it's just a flat bonus to all towers. So you could have something with other aquatic / naval towers. Hold on, what about the final harmonic with Brickell? Or is there going to be an entry to barrier in that particular combo there? I imagine still like the mid rounds are going to be horrific, because the only reason why we're getting through these particular scenarios at the moment is because, well, Brickell was solving our lead issue, but then the ink from the Abyssal Warrior is enabling us to kind of control these mid-rounds at the moment, so that we're able to do enough damage with our Brickell and our, well, our Mermonkey here, so that we can actually get through these scenarios. I don't know, what is the most ridiculous 2TC that you've seen on the index so far that people have done? I also heard that content creators shouldn't cover the current Jerry bugs at the moment, especially when you pair the chili bug with the symphonic resonance and the final harmonic, because essentially you could just refresh your store, and because of the fact that when you deploy down the pearl or the charm, you're able to deploy an infinite number of chilies on them. So essentially you can just get infinite amounts of DOT detonation. So yeah, I'm mentioning it just so that you know about its existence, but I'm not covering it on the channel. That's the difference. Okay, I'm not covering it, I'm just explaining it. Big difference, big difference. 2 Moabs left, and you hear the pilot pistol continuously going off here, and Brickell at this given point in time now can actually hit camo balloons by default, which is pretty snazzy. There's not a good thing in a 2-tower CHIMPS scenario when only one of your 2 towers can pop a camo balloon. And honestly, having it so that, like this is only shareable with the Dartling Gunner, where like in a tier 1 upgrade, a tower can go from not being able to hit a camo balloon to being able to hit a camo balloon. And also, the Lord of the Abyss has now surfaced from the depths. Not only was the submarine Paragon hidden within the depths of the oceans, but also this abomination. Goodness sakes, look at the portrait there. And there's even like a creature down there as well. Almost like it's just come from Amori or another kind of game where there's like a hidden darkness within. Round 59, camo les. Let's just use the other ability which Brickell has, which I keep forgetting the name. Oh, here we go, Blast Chain. Be able to lay down mines more often. Sweet Jesus, there's a BFB. Let's take you down size like so. Yeah, this is honestly probably kind of like the most balanced, aside from the fact that it can't even hit lead balloons, but it's like the final harmonic can ring around the rosies with DDTs, but the Lord of the Abyss can't even hit DDTs or lead balloons for that matter. Okay, fortified Moabs. There we go. Round 63. And we've got ourselves, I think the biggest issue with this round is honestly the leads. I think it's not the ceramics, because we can quite easily deal with that with our Lord of the Abyss, but these lead balloons are definitely going to be the thing which may be annoying. Okay, now we've got probably like the next 10 rounds or so is going to be free, for goodness sakes. This good deal. So let me just start that again. It does good damage to Moabs, but it's honestly really good against ceramics. 70. They go boom. With the rest of our money, we're just going to be putting it on level upgrades for Brickell. In some cases, the hero is the most expensive of the pairings in a 2-tower chimp scenario. Not surprising though, let's just say that. Just to get them up to the best capabilities. Their base capabilities. That's honestly their worst capabilities. Bunch of camo regrow fortified ceramics. Not the kind of foe that you like to see on a day-to-day basis, especially when they get to their super phase. They become Super Saiyan, Super Ceramics. Holy crap. That's a Super Saiyan, Super Fortified Camo Regrow Ceramic. Bloody hell, what a foe. 75, gone down. Just a groups of BFBs left. And now, the eradication of that. Round 76 will be Lord of the Abyss. Just like that. They just got swallowed up by the tentacles of this thing. 78. What's this going to present to us? a similar story for Lord of Abyss, just swallowing them all up. And also, what's really interesting about the Lord of Abyss, it's kind of like a middle path ice tower, but rather than allowing land towers to float on water, it's allowing naval towers to be spawned onto land, as long as it's around the Lord of the Abyss. So you could do some really stupid stuff, like having a Orca 2 Megapops on a map that only has land on it. So let's say Monkey Meadow, for example, which is pretty cool, honestly. But it's like, why would you even want to try to do that when the entry is like 35,000 anyways, just to get to that point? It's a more expensive version of trying to get the primer expertise for it to start doing reasonable damage. Anyways, round 79. But then again, you could just hold on with base beast, which essentially means tier 2 or below, with your little dino and all that jazz. So, enhanced sea mines. Good, good, good. Yeah, we're going to need a big old boat. Now, I do want to try Pirate Lord at some point, so I may do that with, like, the Poseidon, so Pirate Lord Poseidon, just so that we can see, like, the 6 hooks in action rather than just the usual 3 hooks, which we were used to. Yes, we know the Pirate Lord has received nerfs, so in compensation, you're going to have double the hooks, and also ZMGs require 3 hooks rather than 2 to grapple them. But hey, guess what? It can just solo round 97. Right, let's just nuke all of these because I can't be bothered to wait around for these 4 to 5 BFBs to slowly whittle down. And there they go. And also on this map, they will be around multiple times, so you can make that little sacrifice. Nice! No, not 4 to 5, but regular Moabs are done for. So it's like around the Lord of the Abyss, which is definitely the most prominent. It's a very, I think it's definitely the most balanced of the 3 Mermonkeys when it comes to damage against certain kinds of targets. Like Poseidon, I think is just a little on the expensive side, but people are able to do like 2 tower chimps with Poseidon more than any of the other like Mermonkeys, especially with the final harmonic, which is definitely reliant on damage over time mechanics, like the Glaive Lord, for example, with its shred effect. Let's just use that money up now. Okay, so we're going to stun you all in place. You're going to be heavily damaged. Used to be able to do just outright remove the layer of the ZMG, but that's fine, that's fine. Okay. Round 86, fortified BFC... BFBs inbound. They have an extra shell on them. Round 87. Once they do a little bit of damage, they shall... Obviously the ZMG was stunned because the others were given enough damage there. Round 88. Let's see, sea mines do greatly increased damage, and also the pistol does more damage. Pretty neat. I don't know if Brickell received any changes in this update. Again, I didn't really read through the notes 100% clearly. Gosh, I'm such a failure as a YouTuber. How could you not read through every single change and then be able to do every single 2 tower chimps within the first 30 seconds? You're not a real content creator who covers this sort of stuff if you are a certain amount of prerequisites ahead of the rest of the competition. Probably said by somebody, although I am completely hyperbolical there. But some people do have incredibly insidious expectations. But of course, we do have a great big old beast down there that can't even damage lead balloons, for goodness sakes. Right, let's just Mega Mine the DDTs here. Mega Mine cooldown reduced even further. We will take that. If we do use it, we wouldn't want to use it immediately. We kind of want to divide our our uses of the Mega Mine, so it's not just converting every single BFB into a Moab, because that's just a huge amount of PS to consider, especially when they all go down to ceramics as well, simultaneously. Okay, there they go down. Hopefully we can get access to a Mega Mine on round 93, but if not, then we do have our naval taxes, which enables all of our attacks to damage DTs. Just like that. The power of naval tactics, transforming all of your affected naval towers to essentially do normal damage type for a short duration. Pretty cool, to say the least. Definitely a great way to have Brickell as a very viable tower for your naval towers, honestly. Round 94, yeah, I think this is honestly the first round where we need to really consider what we're doing here. Level 19, not hugely good in a 2-tower chimp scenario, since you honestly having it next to your other tower anyways. Round 94, just like... I think we should deploy our Mega Mine a bit differently, to say the least. Let's use it at the beginning of the round so that we can actually get it within the later portions of the round. I do want to have one preemptively spawned for round 95, because I think we're going to need as many Mega Mines as we possibly can access, if you know what I mean. Just because we would like as many tools as possible in order to deal with the DDTs. DDTs are bloody annoying. 94, going down very well here. Still got the rest of these targets to get through. But we're in a good shape here, I think. We're definitely in a good shape. We are in a good shape. We forgot to lay it down, which was the entire intentions of that. Now. Oh, we got these lead balloons, which are blocking our attacks. Need to use naval tactics. Need to use that attack. I don't like doing all that too early. No, we left out a few DDTs. Okay, good so far, good so far. Can I sneak one of these in? Not as orderly as I liked it, but that that actually was really good, actually. We got through that round on my second try. So yeah, the whole point of restarting round 94 is so I could preemptively put down a Mega Mine for the next round, but obviously that didn't work out because I forgot what I was doing there. Can't do it for this round. But we can actually use the other two abilities here just to whittle down the HP of all this stuff. Well, that's the plan anyways. Doing very well so far. Like, nothing much is getting past our defenses so far, yeah. Hopefully, we don't need another ability usage. And I think that should be it for round 96. I guess not! At least it's not a yellow balloon. Fine, let's just use our Mega Mine ability. And we managed to whittle down some of the CMGs on the round, which was actually what I wanted to do, so that we can start, well, chipping away at the HP of all this, but not chip away at everything immediately. Because while you do want to pop everything, it's how you pop everything that is the big question here. We should be able to do it this time. Should be the big word there. Hopefully this time goes well. And that's still a lot of oh gosh, good. Let's deploy you down there actually, just so that we can once the ZMGs get over here, then they can actually pop them. But then again, I could actually need to immediately whittle them down, because obviously it doesn't go down with the scales. Yeah, I'm not feeling it, honestly. The super fortifiers take twice as much to try and go through. Deploy as early as possible so that then when all of the Moabs go down for this round, then we can deploy a fresh one down before round 98 appears, which is what I have in mind. Put you on strong, but can't deploy one down while there are Moabs nearby. You know what, I'm just going to take the hit and just not risk a Brickell Mega Mine bug where you try and deploy it just before the next round starts, but because the effects wear away, then you don't actually get the ability at all. Which is honestly a really annoying bug to encounter, especially for a scenario like this where it's like, there's no way you can get that Mega Mine, and the game thinks you just use an ability and all that jazz. Oh gosh, there's too many of them. There's too many of them. Oh, not enough of them. Okay, can we do this with just naval tactics? Yes! That's brilliant! Okay. Light a fuse! Bad, you're in for a bad time here, honestly. You will face my Mega Mimes and face all that damage. Mega Mine, not Mega Mime. It's Mr. Mime from Pokemon, but just a little bit bulkier like I'm a champ. I don't want to envisage that, for goodness sakes. But you will envisage it with me. If you enjoyed the video so far, then please be sure to give it a like, comment, and subscribe and all. I do want the ZMG to be popped before we do anything else. Please. Okay. Oh, that's good, actually. That's good. And just activate these abilities and we should be good. There we go. Yeah. I just wanted all the Moas to be whittled down before I use the Mega Mime ability. And then once they're just down to Moas, then the ceramics can be dealt with using our other two abilities from Brickell. So that's a pretty good combo, not going to lie. They both buff each other, obviously, because of their, well, this can just buff all towers around it, besides Paragons. And then this obviously can buff all naval towers by it. Or once naval tactics goes to level 19, then Brickell can literally do that monkey knowledge point, which is exclusive to the sub commander, where it can affect everywhere, but in this case, obviously, it's available in CHIMPS, so that's all good. Thank you all so much for watching, everybody. Let me know what you thought of this video down in the comments sections below. 2-tower CHIMPS with the Lord of the Abyss and Brickell. In the next video, I'm hoping to do a 2-tower CHIMPS with the Poseidon, but that might be Sunday because of the boss scenario in which we will be encountering this Saturday. Thank you all so much for watching, everyone, and take care of yourselves.